Hey you guys, welcome to weekend edition general and love reading for the weeks of September 13th through the 16th, 2018. This is for earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. So give me a minute to shuffle, and I've said this same message for all the other videos. You guys, I don't normally shuffle on camera, and I don't continue to plan on doing that. You know, that's because that's not what I do. But I do shuffle on camera when I clarify and when I'm doing group readings like this, when I'm combining all the signs, modalities together. That's the only time you'll see me shuffling on camera. So I just ask that you respect my channel, put some respect on my channel, and stop asking me to shuffle on camera, because I just don't do that. I know every other tarot reader does that you watch. I don't. You know, let me be different. So, all right. So let's focus on Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right, so central issue, we have the 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Fool, Chariot, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Moon, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so with the central issue being the 10 of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are just moving forward, pushing through, focusing on your work and other aspects of your life because something may have recently come to an end. The Fool is like detachment, letting go, starting over, ending things, cutting people out of your life, cutting off ties with other people. I just kind of feel like you just kind of stepped out on faith with something. And you didn't care what anyone had to say about it. I don't know if you just randomly walked off on a job or walked out of a relationship that people said had good potential. I don't know. There's something going on. But the Fool is also someone who just wants to be alone anyway, and they just want to do their own thing. They don't want any strings attached. They don't want to fit in. They just want to be different. You know, they don't have to conform. You know, so I'm feeling like someone is like going rogue and just doing their own thing here. Yeah, there's some sort of ending or disconnect from someone. Maybe you could only take so much. Maybe someone just weighed you down. You had too much on your mind, and it's just like, I'm tired. Like, I can't do anymore. I'm feeling like you're worn out. Some of you could be falling ill, so make sure that you're taking care of your health, because you could be overworking yourself. There's a need for you to take a vacation or something. Yeah, I'm just feeling like your body is tired. You're doing too much, or you've been working too much. You're really pushing through, but it's almost too like you're trying not to think about the past. Like, things end, people walk out of your life, and you just say, I'm just picking up the pieces and moving forward. Like, I can't focus, I can't break down and cry. I don't have time for that. You know, so you're just kind of moving forward with something here. For some of you, I'm seeing you possibly taking a vacation or a trip, especially if you're like, it looks like you're packing up things. For some of you, this is something about fishing. Like, I don't know if you've done it. This is your first time going fishing, but I'm seeing like a leisure weekend for some of you. Like, you're just kind of being carefree and doing things that you've never done before, trying things that you've never done before. So you might be very adventurous this weekend. And it looks like you're moving in some sort of direction here. You've made up your mind. You've decided to move forward with something. This is pushing forward through any roadblocks. This is you having sheer determination and willpower to move forward with whatever it is that you have planned or whatever it is that you want. You may have a vision about something, or you're looking into the future. You're being a visionary and you're like, I'm going to be ahead of the game. You know, I'm taking steps to be ahead of everyone else. So for some of you, this is about doing something creative or taking a gift that you have and doing something very unique with it. For others of you, you know, it's like if you're single, you're just okay with it. You're finding things to do. You're keeping yourself active and busy. You're doing fun things and you're enjoying a lot of time, you know, to yourself. You might be sipping, you know, on your, whatever it is you sip on, your vodka, your beer, whatever the case, your apple juice, chocolate milk, whatever it is, but you're just enjoying time to yourself. You're taking some sort of break here. Now, I do see it's almost like if you go off in too much isolation, your anxieties start bothering you. So make sure you don't stay too cooped up, because it looks like you become overwhelmed about something. You start thinking about something that happened from the past. I feel like your past like comes back up to haunt you and you're just like, oh my God, remembering things that ended. Or it's like something happens so fast that you don't process it. You just automatically go out and start working on things, and you know that's what you do. You know, you're like your earth. You don't have time for all that sensitive stuff. But then after you kind of sit back and you're watching TV, I don't know, you just kind of get to thinking, like especially if you're alone too long. Like you can have fun. I'm seeing you enjoying yourself, but then something happens and it kicks in, or it finally dawns on you what happened, and you just kind of become overwhelmed with, you know, emotions. And it's like you're trying to hide them. You don't want to open up. It's hard for you to open up and share that with other people. Or there's a lot going on within you, but you put on this persona of happiness, or you try to camouflage it with alcohol. That's another thing. It's like maybe you are drinking and enjoying yourself, but then you overindulge and become drunk, and all you do is end up depressing yourself. I never understood why people drank to run away from their problems, or drank because they were sad to escape. Me personally, I only like to sip when I'm happy. Like if I'm sad and I drink, that just makes it so worse. You know, so I almost feel like something like that happens. Like you're trying to be happy about it, but then you get to drinking too much and then you get drunk and then you don't know what's going on. And you start thinking about all this stuff that happened and having some little pity party here. Now, but also, you know, on a spiritual note, this is about you needing to face your fears, to deal with any type of anxieties you've been having. If you're going to be spending time alone, you need to deal with the things that you've been burying. The things that you might not even realize that, you know, things that have been bothering you, or that you've hidden all these things that have bothered you, and it just all comes up erupting. Don't deny it, just admit it. For some of you, if you're trying not to cry about something that ended, go ahead, get it out your system. You know, you don't have to do it in front of everybody, which is why I guess you're, you know, to yourself, but you know, don't get stuck there. Also, in regards to love and relationships, if you're in a relationship or if you are connected with someone, to me, the moon is about having a connection with someone who brings out fears or anxieties, like the connection is scary for whatever reason. And to me, it's because there is a past life connection in regards to that. This person is like a reflection of your fears. You guys are there for each other. It's like the lovers. You guys are twins, but you guys are twinning each other's fears and anxieties and doubts and insecurities. You know, so there's a need to stop playing the blame game and just own up to your own insecurities, you know, instead of being jealous and saying, why am I jealous? What is it? I shouldn't be getting jealous when I see them laughing with this other person. That is showing me that there's a lack of confidence in our relationship or a lack of security. What's causing that? There's a need for you to kind of like dig deep and really figure some shit out, you know, like really psychoanalyze yourself. So I just kind of feel like there's a need for you to do that, whether you are single or in a relationship. But for the most part, I'm just kind of like seeing you guys get away and possibly taking some sort of trip somewhere. Let's see what additional cards. Now with the, I'm doing additional readings for each sign separately with the Romance Angels deck. So let's start with Virgo. What additional messages are there for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this weekend? Chemistry. So there's the strong magnetic attraction here, it says. So for some of you, there is someone that you may end up having chemistry with, and maybe it scares you. Maybe that's why with the moon, you know, it's just like, what is this? I never felt this before. And also the Two of Wands also speaks about chemistry. I forgot to mention that. You might feel like you met your equal or met your match. And sometimes it might make you become guarded or defensive because you don't, because you want to stay in control of the situation. And I feel like I had a similar message for the fire signs. So you might become a little guarded if you feel yourself opening up too much to someone. See, let go of control issues. So you guys might be going through something similar where you're trying to control how fast or the pace of the relationship or something. But just go with the flow of it. It says heart-to-heart conversations. You know, guys, I don't know why I'm getting like the same exact cards for everybody. Everybody has gotten these cards. We have wedding coming up for some of you. Some of you might be having, what do you call it? Commitment issues, and that's what the moon could be. Like, you know, you're getting ready to move forward with this person, but then every now and then you're like, oh my God, that means I got to give up my freedom, because the Fool likes their freedom. So it's like, oh, I got to give up my freedom. You know, I got to share my life with someone. There's a need for you to talk about it. Like I said, you need to face the fear with the moon showing up. So talk about it instead of keeping it to yourself like the Four of Pentacles is doing. The Four of Pentacles is hiding how they feel and not opening up or being closed off or stubborn. So there's a need for you to let your guards down and just talk about it, because this could be the one. Okay? And also keep an open mind. I think that is hilarious. That is the weirdest thing, that the same cards have come out. I'm like, what is it? Like 6 cards in this deck? Okay. I don't know. Maybe everybody's just on the same wavelength. Who knows? We are all connected. Okay, so let's do Capricorn next. What are the messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising for this weekend. I'm trying to put them back individually. Heart-to-heart conversation. Somebody is, this is the same person. You see the expression on their face and how he's, that body language, and she's trying to open up or get him to open up. This is that same, he was the same way when he was a kid, the same way now. So you're dealing with someone who you're gonna have to have patience with. And it could be your energy. You might be that person that it's hard to crack open. But it says, see, this could be the one. So I'm feeling like if there is a connection that you're having with someone, that this is some sort of soulmate connection. Now, it does say love yourself first, which I did see you doing with the 9 of Cups, enjoying yourself, being happy in your own space, but then you got a little drunk and, you know, got carried away. You might have started thinking about the past. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then make the effort for those of you that, you know, are afraid of opening up. Make that effort there. You know, open up. Don't have so many control issues when it comes to, you know, love. Try to figure out what that moon is. That keeps coming in the way of, you know, your inner peace or your emotional peace. All right, and what are the messages that we have for Taurus for this weekend? Okay, so we have something different. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And, you know, that is for if you get into that moon energy, start thinking about negative things, you know, pull yourself out of it. This is saying that you do deserve love. So maybe you've been having some doubts about yourself. It says your love life is being affected by children for some of you. And maybe it is here. Maybe you're really busy. Maybe they keep you busy. Maybe they cock block you every time you're about to get down and busy. Here they come knocking at the door. So, you know, little things like that. It says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So that is what you were doing in the Fool. You know, you're letting yourself free. You're letting go, doing your own thing. And for some of you, we have healing family issues. And that kind of still ties into the thing that, you know, was dealing with the children. And 2, the moon could have something to do with something that happened in your childhood that you buried, you know, that you don't want to confront or talk about. And there's a need for you to share that with your partner. You know, maybe you've been hiding for a long time something that happened in your childhood, molestation, whatever the fact. And, you know, your partner wants you to trust them. So this is saying to, you know, that's basically one of the on the path to healing is to start sharing that with people. And I have deception here. I don't really feel like this is about cheating. I feel like you are hiding your past from your partner, or your partner might be hiding their past from you. So one of you could have had something, you know, that was traumatic to you or them. And there's a need to talk about it because it could be somehow affecting you from moving forward with someone. You know, it starts bringing out those abandonment issues and things like that. All right, so you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a great weekend and many blessings to you.